Hello, this lecture is based on step 1 of our data collection. So in our Blackboard page, Unit 4, Lesson 2, Data Analysis, you will find several steps of data, where this lecture is only about step 1. You will be using this sheet, pre-post test data, 3 questions, but we're going to look at this one just for coloring purposes. When you are finished, this is something that you will see a sheet that looks like this. For each class, you will put the class identifier here. So if we were at a school and there were 8 classes, you will have 8 separate sheets. So at the top, this is the identifier. It tells you, in this case, the teacher's name, the day of the week, and the mod, the day students have class. Or it could be the teacher's name and AM for morning. Each school has its own identifiers that I'll go over in class. What you're going to do is you're going to be putting in all the students' birth dates alphabetically. And then if, in this situation, there are 2 students with the same birthday, you will put their birth date and initials. So 426, initials MJ, 426, initials JG. So you will put those in. So you will only use initials if you need to identify 2 different people. We will be first working on the pre-tests, and then we will be working on the post-tests. The coloring I will go over in class. Blue is you can use any color you want, but the coloring on the knowledge question shows correct answers. The coloring on the attitude question shows the healthier choices. So let's look at the sheet you will be using to collect your data. We only have 3 questions. So in this case, here you go again. You will put the tests in numerical order, chronological order by birth date. Notice there are 2 digits for the first month because that helps us when we want to sort these chronologically, and I can show you how to do that. The first 2 questions are knowledge questions, and then there is an attitude question. I'm going to tell you the most efficient way to do this, and then your group can choose whether or not to listen. The most efficient way to do this is to take the answer sheets, which look like this. You take the answer sheets, and on a piece of notebook paper, or you can type it if you want, but most people who are efficient actually handwrite this on notebook paper. You put the identifier, which is the health teacher's name, and what day of the week it is, or whatever other identifier I give you. You then jot down, going down the left-hand column of your paper, the birthday, month, and date. And if you need the initials, these are the students' initials up here. You then will be working on 3 questions. You'll be working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll be working on whatever 3 questions belong to you. What you will then do is you'll write question 1, 2, and 3 for that person, and actually one person calls out the letter, 1, A like in apple, B like in boy, D like in dog, and another person is jotting them down. This is the fastest way to do this. Once it is recorded on paper, it is then someone else's job to take this form and put it into this form. So again, the most efficient way is to take the answer sheet, one person call out the answers, 1A, apple, 2B like in dog, 2B like in boy, 3C like in cat. A second person records those on a sheet of paper. That sheet of paper is then given to 1 or 2 other people. If it's given to 2 people, one person then calls out the answers and another person types them in this form. This is step 1 of our data collection.